In this video, I'm going to demonstrate making hearth steel from bars of W2 high-carbon tool steel. The method I'm going to demonstrate here is generally similar to methods used by Japanese smiths during World War II for making sword steel from iron scrap when fresh smelted steel wasn't available. I've chosen to use my portable coal-burning forge rather than my propane forge, because the coal-burning forge more easily reaches the higher temperatures I want for this project. My method for lighting my coal forge is to first ignite 4 or 5 charcoal briquettes while simultaneously turning on the forge blower. Then as the briquettes heat up, I shovel the coke and clinkers from my previous burn over the briquettes. Once the coke and clinkers have begun burning hot, I shovel new coal over the fire. The steel for this project comes from my stash of 3 tons of custom-made W2 steel bars. I'll be putting out a short video on my W2 bars in a couple of days. Keep your eyes open. Once the forge is hot, I insert a bar into the heart of the fire. It gets up to temperature after only a minute or so. And while it's still glowing brightly, I quench it in water. I keep it moving to dissipate the vapor cloud and cause it to cool as quickly as possible. Unlike when quenching a blade, I actually want to make this steel as brittle as I can get it. This is a little step tool I made for this project. Now I break the quenched steel into small pieces. I repeat this process a number of times, collecting about 20 pounds of steel shards. Here's the setup I'll use for resmelting the steel pieces. I won't go into detail about the setup or the process because I'm no expert in making hearth steel, and you can find excellent tutorials on Niels Provos' channel and elsewhere. I'll link the 2 videos from which I got most of my ideas in the description below. For now, just watch the process without much talking. I did a second run with the one brick flipped over so that the air inlet was on the bottom rather than the top. I was interested in seeing how this affected the outcome. I hypothesized that it would produce a lower carbon piece. Maybe it would even deplete all the carbon from the steel, giving something like plain iron. Because the bloom stuck to the bottom of the hearth, I had to disassemble the hearth to free the bloom. In future videos, I'll make further changes to the setup and run tests on the blooms I produce to see how changing the setup alters the bloom.